From calorie count to portion sizes, we wanted to find out all the differences between Starbucks in India and the US. This is Food Wars. At a Starbucks in India, we get our hot coffees in 4 sizes. Number 1, a short, a tall, a grande, and the big boy, a venti. I can't think of a single reason you would order a coffee of this size. Who is putting this much caffeine in their body?
Me, Nikhil. Me.
Let's measure this to see if it has as much as it should.
Whoa, wait a second.
Starbucks. I'm disappointed. It's close. It's 18 ounces-ish. Alright, if I'm paying this kind of money, I want a bang for my buck. 20 ounces to the T.
I think that's 20. I was about to dunk on Starbucks, but they actually gave us the 20 they promised. Cheers. Look into the eyes of an insane caffeine addict. My vision has just gone blurry.
India's iced coffee comes in 3 sizes. Tall,
Grande,
venti.
venti, and an even bigger one, we got the Trenta. I want to mention now that our venti iced size is bigger than our venti hot size. The venti hot was 20 ounces. This is 24 ounces. And of course, let's measure it.
Can't believe you've done this. It's not even 16 ounces Starbucks, and this has ice in it, which should melt and give you more liquid. Is that how fluid dynamics works? Maybe not. But my disappointment is palpable.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 22 ounces. I don't know, it's 2 ounces, that's fine. It's totally not a big deal. That's like 2 sips. I can't speak for anyone else, but already my bladder is about to burst, so maybe I don't need 24 more ounces in my bloodstream. If that wasn't exciting enough, we of course have our biggest ice size, which is the Trenta, 30 fluid ounces. The bladder buster. This is for anyone who wants to spend most of their day in the bathroom. So you think what, 28? Again, 2 ounces off.
You know, Starbucks, 4 ounces more won't kill you. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Starbucks actually good? What the hell?
Anyone who watches Food Wars knows we use this measuring cup for everything. And I know I don't clean it. And I don't think Joe's cleaning it. And I don't think Yuli's cleaning it. So this thing, never been cleaned. Yeah, And of course, if you're in the mood for 96 fluid ounces of Starbucks coffee, ba-bam! Get yourself the Coffee Traveler, AKA what Joe drinks in an afternoon.
Here in India, we don't have a huge coffee traveler. We just have this little guy. It's an India edition, tiny pet coffee traveler. It's got a lot of cool India iconography on it. There's a batsman, there is an elephant, all sorts of cool Indian stuff. And you can put in 355 ml of coffee in here, which is around 11.83 ounces of coffee, roughly a tall. So the perfect size. We also have 1 liter bottles for iced latte and cold brew. Word on the street is they contain 1 liter each or 33.8 fluid ounces. It is so weird using the US system of measurement. I'm so used to our normal, correct metric system. But let's not start an actual war over here. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, I don't care.
Let's take a look at calories. A hot venti latte in India is 289 calories. For comparison, a normal serving of dal chawal is 200 calories.
In the US, the same venti cafe latte is 250 calories, so it looks like the US has 13.5% less calories. It's at that temperature where it's like room temperature. My brain is Swiss cheese. I don't know, everything I say is idiotic.
A hot venti mocha, which is also what my friends call me, is 473 calories.
And in the US, our venti mocha is 450 calories. So, according to my math, once again, that's a calorie decrease of 4.9%. What do you think of that, hot venti boy?
Okay, Joe, it's not a competition. Let's just try something a little sweeter, like this venti caramel frappuccino, which looks decadent to say the least. Oh my god, that is so sweet. 602 calories, and I can feel every single one of them in each sip. Okay, genuinely, I have had spoonfuls of sugar that are more savory than this drink. How can you make something sweeter than sugar?
How? That's a lot of calories, my man. Ours is 470 calories, which is also 24 ounces. Now, I should note, in the US, the calories listed on Starbucks.com are, quote, based on standard recipes and do not reflect customizations. Get this out of my face. I hate this. Why is this so... And they load the syrup in here? How can a human being drink one of these? I don't understand.
And now, our most calorific overall drink that we have here in India, a Venti Strawberry and Cream Frappuccino, 963 calories. Oh my god, I didn't even think it was possible to experience a sugar rush and a caffeine high at the same time. At 963 calories, this is nearly 50% of your daily caloric intake. So please drink this at your own risk. And I am a risk taker. I feel transported to another dimension where everything is more colorful and I can taste sound. I don't know, I feel like we should have an ambulance ready if I'm going to finish this drink.
That's a lot of calories, I have to say. I'm very impressed. Our most highest calorific drink is the Mocha Cookie Crumble Frappuccino at the Venti size, and it's only 590 calories. Oh God, this looks so bad. Oh man, it's like so powerful. Like it's so sweet that everything from here on for the rest of my life is just gonna taste like paper.
So what about the cost? This Venti Frappuccino will cost you 390 rupees, which at the time of filming this video is 5.14 US dollars.
In the US, a Venti Caramel Frappuccino is $5.45 or about 413 Indian rupees. Now, I want to point out that this is 24 ounces and not the India 20-ounce Venti. So if we break it down per fluid ounce, it's about 11.5 cost per fluid ounce decrease in the US.
Let me give you some context about Starbucks in India. They are catering to the rich and the elite because it is very expensive over here. In South India, where I'm from, you can get a filter coffee for less than 40 rupees, which is a fraction of $1, and it's delicious. Starbucks would cost you upwards of $5, and that's unaffordable for most of India. Here is everything that you can find in a menu at an Indian Starbucks that you won't get in the US. Quick clarification, some of the items we have here are location specific and specific to the season that we're ordering them. It's currently summer here in Mumbai, and some of these items are store specific. So maybe you won't get them when you go order, but let me know.
And here's everything you can only find on the menu at a US Starbucks you can't get in India. Now, a bit of clarification. We know Starbucks will customize drink orders, and there are thousands of variations and special secret menu items. Thank you, Starbucks. So, just to make things not completely insane, these are the official things on the Starbucks menu at both India and the US. Cool? Let's go.
Alright, let's begin with all the hot exclusive drinks, starting with salted caramel latte. Not bad. Stardust mocha. Boom, we have clarified. No sparkles, nothing about this cream stardust. I don't know what you're talking about Starbucks, but it tastes good. Chai tea, or as we call it here in India, chai. Can I just say, it's a bit of a pet peeve when you guys call chai tea. It's like calling tea tea. Let me describe a good chai to you. Alright, it should be warm, it should be gingery, it should feel like a hug from your mum in your childhood, and it should perk your morning up, and it should be under 10 rupees, but this is expensive.
Hello, it's Christelle and I'm here to talk about chai, which is actually my favourite drink. Every person has their own recipe for chai, but it's a combination of spices and black tea and some milk and usually sweetened with a bit of sugar. But for me at home, my recipe, cardamom is the most important spice, cinnamon, ginger, a pinch of cloves, and my secret spice is a bit of black pepper, just to give that lovely, warming, spicy feeling, but it's not savoury, it's just a lovely blend of spices.
The flavor is not bad, but I wouldn't call this a chai. You know what? This is a chai tea. because it's not quite a chai, it's not quite a tea. Fair enough, Starbucks, it's a chai tea. Next up, and the drink I'm most excited to have, Thandai Spice. Now, Thandai is consumed primarily in North India in the state of Uttar Pradesh, where it's this drink that's sweet, it contains spices, it contains rose petals, saffron, and sometimes, optionally, you can add bhang, which is marijuana, and it's completely free, legal, and optional to add it, and people enjoy it during the festivals like Holi and Mahashivratri.
Wait, I'm sorry, did he say that drink has marijuana in it, or you can put weed in it? I mean, this is California, so if there's a drink you can put weed in, you think we would have it, right?
Not bad. It's got little pieces of pista and badam and other nuts. How did you get Thandai right and mess up something as simple as a chai?
USA, we got a lot of hot exclusives. I'm gonna start all the way down here with something called the Cafe Misto. Bland. Moving on, almond honey flat white. This flat white I like because it has like a nice honey flavor to it. The straight up flat whites, I don't get it. Cinnamon dolce latte. I like it. It's not too sweet. A white hot chocolate. Hot chocolate, come on. This is like really good, but I don't know if I could drink a whole one of those. This is the caramel apple spice. No thanks. Steamed apple juice. What? Apple juice? Hot apple juice. When are you gonna oof, I'm gonna have some apple juice right about now. I haven't seen you in forever. Let's meet up for apple juice. Cinnamon dolce cream. Ugh. Steamed milk. Barf. Vanilla cream. When you walk past that ice cream place in the mall, it tastes the way it smells, like strong vanilla. I couldn't imagine having more than 2 sips of that. Already my stomach's starting to hurt. I'm gonna be so sick.
And now it's time for the cold exclusives. I'm not having a caffeine crash at all. The citrus cold brew. Citrusy. Out of everything, this one has kind of a nice mild flavor. The cocoa chai almond. Oh, I just had such a mild one. I took a big sip and this one is sweet again. Vietnamese caramel cold brew. It should typically have condensed milk, but this has normal milk and it's quite good. Nitro cold brew. It's basically cold brew, but if you press a button, you drink it faster. Dumb joke. It tastes like any other cold brew. I'd be interested to know what the nitrogen process is. What is nitro cold brew?
Well, they add nitrogen to it. And you know what that does? I have no idea.
Next up, chocolate truffle cold brew. You know, that sounds like something your child self and your adult self would want to combine if they had to collaborate on a drink. Let's see if it's actually good. Absolutely not. Oh my god, Stardust Mocha again. I still don't know what the hell Stardust is. There are chunks of something otherworldly. It's like cookies and cream. It's an Oreo. It's an Oreo! Thandai Spice, same flavor but now cold. Too much sugar for one young man to consume. I'm losing it. I'm seeing the light. Oh no, I'm literally seeing the light. There's a light above me. You know, the funny thing is, Thandai is meant to be consumed cold, so this is the appropriate temperature and way to drink it. But it's layered with so much whipped cream and it's so sweet. Thandai requires a balance of spices and sweetness, and that's what this is lacking. And the final 2 drinks are salted caramel and strawberry with cream, but I already tasted those. Maybe it got better with time. You never know. You gotta give everything a chance. I'm never giving anything a chance ever again. And now for the pre-bottled drinks. They've got 3 of them in 1 liter bottles. This is the ice shaken hibiscus lemonade. Looks quite refreshing. That is very nice. It says it serves 4 to 5 cups, which if you're in an Indian family, they're gonna make this last for at least 20 people. And it's very reminiscent of Ruh Afza, which is a rose flavoring that we add to water, and it's super delicious. I think this is a good substitute. White mocha caramel cold brew. Oh my god. I've gotten to the stage where I can smell sugar, I can see sugar, I can hear sugar. I think I am sugar at this point. Starbucks signature chocolate. Normally I would be very excited about this, but I am so soaked to the brim with sweet stuff. It's actually good. It's like the amount of chocolate you want to put in your cocoa, but you know it's probably not good for you. I'm losing my goddamn mind.
All right, starting down here, something you can only get in the US is the Mocha Cookie Crumble Frappuccino. It's looking a little sad. So, Food Wars tip, bring your own whip. That's another one, Joe's Tips. I'm not getting the cookie part of it. It just tastes like a chocolate milkshake. I don't know if that's really doing much for the flavor. The Caramel Ribbon Crunch Frappuccino. I don't know how anyone could drink a whole one of these. The recommended serving for this, Joe, should be like 2 sips. It's like sip number 2, and I'm good for a week. Ugh! The high fructose corn syrup is working overtime in that one. The Cafe Vanilla Frappuccino. You know, I always keep this thing on me. The least objectionable one, I guess. Actually a little weak, to be honest. Then again, after these 2, maybe it's perfectly fine. Nitro, the official cold brew of the Fast and Furious franchise, Joseph. Just pour this on your engine and off you go. Off you and Vin Diesel go. It doesn't require ice, has a smoother flavor, right? Now, if you want something a little bit sweeter in your cold brew, you can get yourself a vanilla sweet cream nitro cold brew. Joe f***s with it. We got a vanilla oat milk, we got a brown sugar oat milk, and we got a chocolate almond milk. Here they are. Not as strong of a flavor as I thought it would be. Brown sugar. I'm definitely tasting it. Yeah, not bad. I have reason to believe this was unshooken. Think I could shake it without? I would recommend this one out of all 3, but insist they shake it in front of you. You can get yourself an iced flat white and an iced honey flat white. Skip them. Iced cinnamon dolce latte and an iced Starbucks blonde latte. Not bad. Can confirm a sip is good. I don't know about a whole one of these. Already I'm kind of like, eh.
Starbucks teas, or as my mom calls them, I can make this at home. Starting off with Indian Spice Majestic. Wow, okay. Oh, can I just say, drinking this after everything else is such a breath of fresh air. You know, it's a simple tea, but it's very flavorful, very spicy. Would recommend. Next up, Matcha Espresso Fusion. It's part of the trifecta of 3 ingredients that have become very popular in India. Matcha, peri peri, and red velvet. I feel like the espresso counters the sweetness that it has, and the matcha flavor is there. Again, just cut down on the sweetness, and this would actually be good.
Now the exclusive hot teas you can get here in the US, the Royal English Breakfast Tea Latte, London Fog Tea Latte, Honey Citrus Mint Tea, a Jade Citrus Mint Brewed Tea, the Mint Majesty, Mint, Matcha, Green, all bad. The trinity of gross, I don't want. The Peach Tranquility. And they spell it Tranquility, but it should be Tranquility. I feel like they missed a trick there.
Okay, so those are the 2 hot teas. It's now time for the cold tea, starting with an iced green tea. I feel like when you start drinking green tea, it's a sign of adulthood and there's no going back. That's actually pretty good, and now I feel old. Hibiscus Passion Lemonade. So many ingredients, but I know I'm gonna taste only sugar. Hey, that's pretty good. It's kind of flowery, fruity. I really like this. A Maveha Espresso Fusion. Oh, this is an iced matcha? Oh, okay, sorry. my bad. Guys, it's a Starbucks handwriting. Honestly, sometimes I think it's just doctors writing prescriptions on these coffee mugs. By the way, let me know in the comments, what's the weirdest way somebody has spelt your name in Starbucks? I prefer this to the weird hot sweet one. Yeah, I like the teas way more than the coffees, so I don't know what that says about Starbucks, but I'm a fan.
I feel the exact opposite. I do not like tea at all, and this is all the stuff on a Starbucks menu I've never gotten and would like to never get. But gotta do it, it's the job. So we will start down here at the Starbucks in the US. You can get yourself iced black tea and an iced black tea lemonade. Moving on, you can get peach teas. We got an iced peach green tea and an iced peach tea lemonade. So this tastes good because it's like peach and lemonade. I don't taste any tea. Green, iced, green tea lemonade. Oh, grande, not GR's. The first GR's grande. Grande, iced, green tea latte, lemonade. I'm losing it. See, I stopped drinking caffeine for a second and I fall apart. Oh, matcha, no! No, not matcha! Grande matcha lemonade. All right, lemonade. Lemonade is doing all the heavy lifting on all these. I absolutely hate this. Royal English breakfast. Mmm. You know what'll help? A little caffeine. Mmm. Woo! All right. Also, Starbucks gets something called refreshers. From what I can tell, they are fruit juices with fruit in it. Imagine that. I would never normally get a refresher. I just wouldn't think to. But now I get to try all of them. Pink drink. Ooh, yeah, fruity. Moving on, we have the strawberry acai lemonade. I like this. Similar problem to a lot of the Frappuccinos. One taste and I'm like, I could get into it. But a whole one of these, and I feel my gut kind of starting to, ugh. Just the mango dragon fruit, right? Dragon drink. Mango dragon fruit lemonade. I think this is the best one so far. 1 second. All right. Don't put that in. Moving on, we have the green drink zone. Star drink, assuming star fruit. Kiwi star fruit. Does lemonade kick it up even another notch? This one I like the flavor the best, but it's a little strong. Yeah, all these are pretty good. The last refresher is the strawberry acai. They have a regular lemonade and a blended strawberry lemonade. I mean, come on, lemonade. Everything else that's had lemonade in it, I've enjoyed, so let's just go straight to the source. Whoa, dude. Starbucks lemonades look really good. What, is this even the top 10 things you would get at Starbucks? A lemonade? What? Now, like your lemonade, a little bit of strawberry. This is fantastic. Wow. Even after all these, this is a standout. This is really good. Why is this so good? Fantastic.
Food! We have a lot of Indian exclusives. I'm going to start with the salads. This is a vegetarian grain salad. It's got quinoa, it's got some paneer in it, it's got corn kernels that look unboiled. I'm sure this is super healthy, but it's also very dry. Now the meat version of it, it's got chicken. I'm not really a fan of cold salads. If you are a health freak, you might enjoy this, but if you're a fan of food, you probably won't. Okay, next up, I'm going to try all of their rolls. Rolls are a huge staple here in India. They're one of the most famous street foods and it's great for the working class citizen. This is the Murg Kati roll. Murg means chicken in Hindi. Oh, that's pretty good. Finally, some spice. Oh my god. It's a lifesaver. I feel like I'm being brought back to life after all those drinks. This is really good. You'll find this only in India, but honestly, Starbucks, you should consider selling this all over because it is tasty. Next up is a kakuri kebab roll. Kakuri kebab is basically minced meat, typically lamb, and it's served with a paratha or a roti. I've never seen it in a roll, and I've never seen it in a pink roll. You can see. The main thing about a kakuri kebab is it should melt in your mouth. This has too much of a bite to it. Not a fan. Next up, chatpata paneer roll. Chatpata means full of masala and flavor and it's zingy, and paneer is cottage cheese. We love our cottage cheese here in India and we call it paneer, and you should too. Next up, cheese chili toast. So obviously if you order this at Starbucks, I assume they actually toast this and the cheese melts and it's super delicious. I can tell you right now, this flavor profile will go really well with Indians. We love our cheese chili toast. Monsoon season, mom goes to the kitchen, toasts the bread, lot of butter, some cheese, some chili, bite into it. Your mouth's on fire, but it's rainy and cold, so you're all okay. This is not quite there, but I feel like it could be. Next up, tandoori paneer sandwich. I'm gonna have to say that this bread is a little hard, to say the least. Might be a bit of an old sandwich. Flavor is good though. If I had any of this food fresh at a Starbucks, I might have a very different opinion. So far, the paneer items have been way better than the meat items. I'm starting to guess there's somebody in the Starbucks R&D team who really likes paneer.
Sandwiches and protein boxes. Here we go. You can get a bunch of exclusive sandwiches, US, Starbucks, starting right here with the crispy grilled cheese on sourdough. Again, ham and cheese on a baguette. Then we got the turkey pesto with provolone and ciabatta. Chicken and bacon on brioche. Why is it? Can we get that chicken on the whole thing here, guys? A focaccia, tomato, mozzarella. At a Starbucks, you can get a chicken caprese on ciabatta sandwich. On to the protein boxes. The chickpea bites and avocado. Can you tell what's in there? Obviously avocado, chickpea bites, egg and cheddar, cheese and fruit, peanut butter and jam. grilled chicken and hummus. There's your hummus, there's your pita, there's your grilled chicken. You can also get, which was not available at the store today, egg and Gouda protein box, a cheese trio protein box, and a cheddar and salami protein box.
Next up, egg white and chicken multigrain croissant. Should I just call it a croissant to upset people, the denizens of the internet? If you are somebody trying to be protein conscious, put on the pounds, this might be good for you. Next up, a masala chicken croissant. I guess you can't go wrong with masala chicken. You can't go wrong with a croissant. It's just really good. Next up, a basil tomato mozzarella sandwich. I can imagine just eating this on a summer day. Really yum. Next up, creamy spinach and corn pocket. Pocket. That's pretty cute. As a kid, this is the only way I enjoyed eating spinach, unless it was in palak paneer. But right now, I appreciate it and I really like it in this pocket. Next up, chicken sheikh pocket. Sheikh kebab is basically minced meat and it's sort of pressed onto a skewer and then grilled. Over here, they've done that and then they've chopped them into little sausage pieces. Minty, it has that pudina flavor. A lot of onions that have just been caramelized, so it's like sweet but also spicy. I really like this.
Starting with the breakfast sandwiches and wraps, the bacon Gouda, egg, it's Gouda somewhere on here. A sausage, egg, and cheddar. The double smoked bacon, cheddar, and egg, dude. This is good. Ham and Swiss croissant, and bacon sausage and egg wrap. What's up? Other sandwiches you can get are spinach, feta, egg wrap, the roasted ham, the turkey, bacon, cheddar, and egg white sandwich, and the impossible breakfast sandwich. But you know what they do have? Bacon and Gruyere, egg white and roasted red pepper, kale and mushroom. Get yourself an avocado spread for dipping. Bagels! We got them. Gonna assume this is in everything, because it's got everything. Cinnamon raisin, I can tell because of the raisins. Hey, plain, for the New Yorker, right? Oatmeal, oatmeal. We got regular, and they come with a nut medley, brown sugar, dried fruit. I bet it's like a puck now. It's been sitting for a while. All right. You can also get a blueberry one. It's obviously the same stuff with blueberries. Strawberry and overnight grains.
Next up, a double chocolate chip cookie. I think if I put this in the microwave for 5 seconds, this is a banging cookie. A tea cake. This is lemon flavored. And finally, they have a banana loaf cake. But guys, I am dangerously allergic to banana. And so I wish this cake the best of luck. Maybe you guys can try it and let me know in the comments whether it's worth ordering.
On to the baked goods. In the US, you can get an assortment of baked goods, as you can see in front of me. I'll just start down here. We got scones. Oh, this is a blueberry scone. Petite vanilla bean scone. These can't be the same price. Cake pops. Yeah, chocolate. Which one do you think is Earth and which one do you think is birthday? I feel like this has gotta be birthday. Glazed donut. Hey. Red velvet cake. Pumpkin loaf. You can also get a cinnamon coffee cake. Yeah, brownie. Chocolate chip cookie. Available, yet not today. Pumpkin cream cheese muffin.
It is now time for ice creams. Did you know Starbucks makes ice creams? I had no idea. Java chip ice cream. This looks really good. Check it out, son. Yum! Coffee, chocolate chips, and mocha. That is something else. I really like this. Next up, vanilla ice cream and chocolate sauce. Now, everybody in India, their childhood has involved Amul vanilla ice cream and Hershey's chocolate syrup. Let's see if this sort of evokes that nostalgia. Oh, the vanilla ice cream is so good. Next up, vanilla ice cream with strawberry sauce. You either got the Hershey's chocolate sauce or the Hershey's strawberry sauce. Younger Kinney would not have appreciated this, but older Kinney, really enjoying it. It's fruity, tangy, sour, and it really complements the yummy vanilla creamy ice cream. Next up, we have the same Java chip, but now with more choco chips and chocolate sauce. So this is a bit of an overload. Too much. Can you zoom in on my hand? It's shaking right now. Caramel macchiato. It's really nice. It's not too sweet. It's kind of salty. Next, the affogato, which is ice cream in coffee. I love how we're taking hot, bitter coffee and sweet, creamy ice cream, mixing them together, and somehow they're not choosing violence. They're choosing to be friends, harmonious in my mouth. Affogato again, but this is house affogato, so I'm going to assume Starbucks that this should be better. You're putting your name on it. Tastes the same. And finally, we have the caramel macchiato ice cream. It's similar to the small cup of caramel macchiato I had, except this does not have a drizzle of caramel sauce. If you were ordering ice cream from Starbucks, I would recommend the simple Java chip and the simple caramel macchiato. No drizzle of sauces. It's not as sweet. It's kind of nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finished with this video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna go throw up.